So last week I was almost eliminated and I cannot express how pissed I am. Chef Hatchet should have found out who caused the dress gate rather than just saving me. I did not deserve to lip sync very first episode and losing too. Well, I clearly did not care to learn words. Like who expected me, the Lizzie Hart's to bottom premiere of Dragtoon. I am happy I got a second chance, but this has created a horrible dent in my track already and I am gonna make sure to strike harder this week.
Starting out with a win feels absolutely correct. Last week had so much petty drama and bitch listen, I love drama but I rather focus on competition than go home early and tank like look at Lizzie. I feel I already proved Chef Hatchet my worth and I am ready to eat next challenge up too. This season is mine and all these queens already should know about it now. Elessa and Lara are good but they too can't match my level and it's proven now. I also formed a bond with the crazy old hag and she is low-key funny. I think she will be my biggest opponent in comedy challenges for sure. I do not like anyone, as I said I ain't here to make friends, but an alliance will definitely help me closer to title. As one queen said once, don't make friends.
The audacity of that hoe who ruined Lizzie outfit like that's my girl. No shade, but I am a petty bitch too, but they are a literal baby who cannot take shade then. I think it's Catra and no wonder, that fucking cat is wild and I don't wanna ruin my mug. Because Natalie Nunn does not support busted hoes and I need that baddie chain. Rest aside, I am happy with placing safe. I feel I could have been in top but safe is decent start, so yeah, cool. This cast is full of busted drag queens like Corey EW.
Okay, I am quite pissed this was non-elimination premiere. I want these girls gone early because I want that crown and especially Lizzie being saved after I sabotaged her. Well, okay. I mean at least she will prove her Nepo Diva Pups work next episode. I am happy for myself to play safe. I was clearly struggling initially but Lara helped me a lot. She is an icon and I love her. I am definitely hoping me and Lara end up top 10 as she is the most iconic to me in the cast. I am hoping we get a performance challenge next because that's where my strength lies and judges knows I will turn it out. I am an insane performer. I am viral for my performances.
All queens come back from stage and congratulates Dio on first win of Dragtoon Drag Race. Lara says it's absolutely deserving and he looked so good. Dio says that he will take the compliment because he know he served it on stage tonight. Winnie says that he really gagged him, saying he didn't expect him to be that good of a seamstress. Dio says he has been sewing looks since long. Elessa says the experience really showed and she finds him tough competition now a lot. Dio says you didn't notice it when he entered workroom. Elessa laughs, saying that no, because he looked a man in a wig in that entrance. Madam Mim says that Dio served hard and she is proud of him. Lara shades Mim, saying that old hag finally spilled something. All queens laugh out loud. Catra says that this was quite a gag to be showcasing drag in such a big stage. Lara says that she is a secret Arianator and so happy Ariana complimented her, but she is also disappointed she couldn't win and she committed very small mistake. Catra hugs her, saying that it's fine because she still ate and placed in top, unlike certain queens, looking at Farquaad, Mim, and Lizzie. Lizzie notices Catra saying to not try it with her right now. Farquaad says that she should go back to being a kitty. Winnie asks them to be quiet and says that let's not do too much drama and celebrate they all made past episode 1. Harley jokes in saying to Winnie that well, no one went home either. Winnie says that one step closer. Elessa asks how Lizzie feels almost surviving. Lizzie replies that she is extremely pissed she was in bottom with dumpster look of Waluigi, saying she looked so stunned and the bitch who ruined her outfit was so jealous of her. Elessa says that she agrees. And she would have been pissed had Lizzie went home for an immaturity act conducted by someone else. Elessa says that whosoever did it should admit it right now so we can end this conflict right here. No one admits to it. Lizzie says fucking coward.
So I am starting out safe and no one went home. I am happy to play safe because it's better than bottom. I know many queens complain about being safe but not me. This competition means a lot to me and I want to cherish into longer even though I jam my way to the end. I am kinda sad Lizzie didn't went home. She is very negative, and yes, what happened wasn't in her fault, but I feel it would have cleared room lighter, which would have kept me in better headspace because she is low-key a bully.
I am very happy to start with a high placement and that my girl Lizzie survived too. I am quite sad that my pledge for a calm and relaxing drama-free season ain't happening because someone immaturity led to a sabotage montage. What's more unsettling is that the Queen was given chance to commit and start fresh so we could end this topic here and there, but they didn't want it to confess, which shows how vicious they are. I am sure karma will bite them in near future because truth always reigns.
Yeah, no, I wasn't listening to Lizzie's 3-hour-long bullshit of how she has been mistreated all her life and that she is Princess of Wonderland and drag daughter of Queen of Hearts, blah blah whatever, just shut up. I am tired clearly and need my sleep. Elisa girl, I do not know you, but you are annoying me and you are gonna accidentally one day ignite a huge drama, and bitch I love that, but if it comes from Lizzie then I ain't ready to listen because her voice is like a nails in a chalkboard, seriously.
He almost survived by a skin of teeth and avoided bottom 2 last week, but babes, you ain't defeating this crazy witch of dark woods in comedy. Iam acomedichuen anti-have made clair numeros times. I cannot give Laura Croft that satisfaction. I am not allowed to use magic here, but I will still make her life a living hell. Mark my words, sister, you are going down. Let the competition officially begin.
RuPaul Drag Race. Start your engines. RuPaul Drag Race. Be the best woman win. RuPaul Drag Race. Start your engines. RuPaul Drag Race. Be the best woman. Best woman.
It's a new day in the workroom and I am so plumped and excited for the challenge tonight. I really bombed last one, and to my great performance skills I ate that hardy bitch up. I am so hoping for a redemption because I have a great reputation, and I don't want to be first out, like it would be depressing to go home before that little talking bear. I am hoping for a performance challenge like a girl group because I can rap and sing and perform a verse. That challenge is my strength.
Walking into New Day with winner presence feels absolutely correct. I feel a new strong me and everyone is definitely looking at me right now, which feels the right thing. I want to showcase my dominance and the queens are already seeing me as their biggest competitor. Now I just need to keep this momentum up because I cannot fumble.
All queens meet each other next day and greet. Lara says, well, we are still 10 and someone is indeed going by end of this week. Winnie says he is worried but he is ready to stay and compete another week. Lara says that she personally preferred had Mim left, but she doesn't care because she was on top and she was on bottom and judges already know who is better. Mim says that she will regret saying this because Lara has no personality and Mim will eat her up in comedy. Lara shades saying,
yeah, no, you can say I hold grudges too much, which is not an ideal behavior for a legend, but I am literally Bosco of her ginger minge. She ruined my life almost, and defamed me a lot. I cannot forgive her for that. I am not someone who is a hater, but Madam Meme is an exception. She is genuinely a horrible person and I will continuously shade her, torment her and make her experience those 2 years she ruined of my life and my career. This is to all who got wronged by allegations.
perhaps eat her up in most ugly looking busted queen probably. Queen's laugh. Lizzie then changes her tone and apologizes to Queens for last week anger, saying she felt too overconfident and this bottom really numbed her and she wants to be sisters now. Katra says she low-key doesn't buy it and says she cannot believe in a sudden change when she was acting a bitch hole last week and even yesterday. She feels she is trying to pull a trick, but Lizzie says there is none and she feels genuinely bad. Lizzie says that she repeats she feels there is need to change her attitude to perform better in this competition. She feels sabotage happened because of her shitty attitude and she is just too cocky at times, which is ruining her mindset. Alessa says she is proud of Lizzie and that she feels her too and glad to see her grow. Lizzie says thank you and says that she will prove others that she is Miss Congeniality of Dragtoon Drag Race Season 1. Harley shades her, saying that her Miss Congeniality era will end within few minutes, just like Mistress Isabel Brooks. Lara says how does she know Mistress when she was in jail for 5 years? Harley says that the jailers were obsessed with Mistress and showed entire season 15.
Lizzie and Miss Congeniality. Give me water, Katya, because I am laughing out hard. I know this is some sick joke and another mischief she is pulling out, and I am excited to see what it is. I hate Lizzie, but I cannot deny this is kinda cunty from her.
That ugly cat clocked me because yes, viewers, do you think me Lizzie hearts will ever be kind, especially to these ugly peasants? Hell no. I am even more pissed, but I don't want my ass to be sabotaged again, so I will act kind, but I am gonna be the one sabotaging them one by one. Order is unimportant, but time to gag all these queens one by one. This is called Sweet Revenge Divas. I know you viewers gonna live for it, moi.
Girl, she already done had hers.
Yes, finally, bitch. Chef Hatchet Mail is here, and I cannot express how excited I am for this maxi challenge. It's about damn time I showcase my talents to Hatchet, and I mean, I am pretty sure there won't be 2 sewing challenges back to back unless the contract said it's Project Runway, which I clearly didn't read because who the hell reads contract and terms and condition now? I am a lazy bitch. Just announce the challenge already, Hatchet. I need my serve incoming, yas.
Queens are talking until they see that Chef Hatchet's still not here. Lara says that were they given mail early or what, where is he? Alessa says perhaps he is coming and we should be patient. Lizzie says let's just wait because this is kinda immature. Until they see someone walk in and notices it's Lola from Cartoon Drag Race Season 8, All Stars 3, Drag Race vs. the World and all winners. All queens started screaming and calling her icon.
Hey Flops, it's me Lola. The true winner of Cartoon Drag Race Season 8, All Stars 3, versus Tee World, and gonna win my 4th crown in all winners after I dominated B-Racket 1. These queens should know I am here to snatch my 5th crown because all of these are losers and I cannot see either of them enter Hall of Fame of winners alongside me. Oops, you all are standing in front of me, so you should be aware of brutal truth now, hee hee. Okay, I am not comfortable being called a flop because you all know I ain't one but Lola, Cynthia and Musa are big 3 of cartoon drag community, so if they call me a flop and tanky ass bitch I will allow it because I can only listen to shade from valid bitches, which is definitely not Madam M.I.M. and Winnie the Pooh.
Harley asks Lola why is she here, to which Lola says that she is now new host of Dragtoon Drag Race because Chef Hatchet passed away while making a disgusting soup which he drank himself. All queens passes their remorses saying he was a legend.
Someone resurrect Hatchet from life. I ain't getting myself every week by Lola. Acrewood might be small, but Lola antics are known even there, and she may be a legend, but I ain't getting bullied not just in workroom but also in main stage. I would cry.
Chef Hatchet walks in and greets the queens. All queens started screaming ghost. Chef Hatchet says what and notices Lola cackling. He angrily asks what Lola said now, to which Winnie says didn't he died tasting his soup. Hatchet stares at Lola and says no one dies from his cooked food, it's yummiest thing in world. He asked Lola to come in and fill for him for some time because he had a call from Amalga. Alessa says don't say that name ever again. All queens started cackling.
I kinda wished Lola actually became our new host and Hatchet died. I want to be judged from best of the best, and low-key everyone knows Lola. I didn't even knew about Hatchet until he was announced as host for this show, and I was like okay, they let him. Newbie beginner queen to host us, which annoyed me until I heard about him online, which wasn't a good resume because what do you mean his chef career failed so he became a drag queen? Chris McLean is only reason why Chef Hatchet is popular. Shade shade.
Did Amolga actually called Chef Hatchet or what? Is he making a joke of me? If he is, I wished he died. Just kidding, I love him and he gave me a top placement, but I mean Lola would have 2 no shade but shade moi.
Chef Hatchet announces that last week all of you stayed for whatever reasons, sabotage gate, second chance reasons. You can believe anything, but this is new week and indeed one queen will be eliminated, so they all should be on their toes tonight because competition is really gonna start to heat up from now on. Chef Hatchet announces Lola as this week extra special guest judge and the one you will perform Maxi Challenge with. He says that last week they tested their sewing classes, but this week is how they present themselves. They will be doing a 2-minute talk show one by one each with Lola talking about their experiences and life. It all depends upon Lola questions as they will be unknown, but queens you have full privilege to present it. We are looking for personality and fun talk, yet see who you are. And on runway category is, on Wednesday we wear pink, presenting your pink cutie self. Racers, start your engines and may the best drag queen win.
Haha, and comedy challenge, this is where my strength is. I am a witchy witch and funny bitch, so I am not worried for this challenge. This is where my strength is, and I ain't cursing myself like Lizzie, but let's be honest. Comedy can never be bought. I can already sense shock faces and face crack of Laura when it is announced I won this week maxi challenge in front of everyone. I am ready to dominate, and I know what idea I am gonna implement in my script.
I am not worried for this challenge. I am quite confident in my talking skills, and I believe I can ace this comedy skit. I am unsure how others queens do, and do I genuinely care? Well, yes, because they must do worse than me, because I cannot be in bottom again. Time for me to pull a sabotage montage. Haha, I am excited for the mess I am gonna create. Time to torture these hoes for messing with me whole last week. It's time I off them all with their heads. Time for everything hearty fans.
I am not gonna lie, but I am very worried for this challenge. I am not very confident in my English, and doing a proper talk show with shadiest queen of cartoon drag community will be a very difficult task. I know what I signed up for, but this is a bug. Especially the fact Lola will strike questions at us randomly. This is what scares me even more, because I cannot even ask help and there is no retake, so I have to just manage myself properly. Prepare some references and get them ready for this. Lola being the best judge is even more scary because she is brutal and she knows everything what we did. This won't be an easy challenge, but I want to prove Chef Hatchet that despite difficulty, I can still shine in this competition very well.
Haha, this is crazy challenge, and crazy is what is me. I am not worried because I love yapping and being crazy. I don't know if Lola would like it, but do we care? I am gonna annoy Lola and bloody smash it. Let's see if it can help me get a top position. 2. Low-key, I am craving for it because I do not wanna start with being safe for 2 weeks in a row. I know I won't be Jan, but I cannot promise for other queens, and I ain't getting my ears bleed. Also, I know if I eat, I will get more bookings, hence no going back to jail again, so yes, let's manifest this dysfunctional weirdo pulls it out.
Katra, Winnie, Lara, Harley are busy preparing their ideas to present them on main stage with Lola later. Lara asks how they feel about this challenge, to which Katra says she is very nervous because she finds English difficult and she isn't exactly best in conversations, and she knows that knowing Lola, she will shade her back for that. Lara says she understands her, but she signed up for this and should have known about comedy challenges. Katra says she knew, but she didn't knew it will be this early on. Winnie says he resonates with her too because he is not exactly most outgoing either and is new to shading, so Lola could gag him hard on main stage. Harley says that at least he should plan some references about Lola then. Winnie says he knows about them all, but he is worried how he will present them. Lara says that he can pull it off. He gagged everyone last week and he will with his secret wittiness too this week. Winnie thanks Lara, expressing gratitude. Katra says she would love to get some tips from Lara. Lara says about what exactly, to which Katra says everything. Lara looked audibly pissed and said she cannot help her on everything because she wants to create more ideas for her too and need to prepare them as well.
I know I was kinda harsh to Katra there. She is my friend for sure, but I cannot help her again like last week. I can do well in sewing because I have been doing that since years, but comedy is not what I ace in either, so I cannot devote my time of preparation to help her. It has been 2 weeks since we started, and both weeks she asked for my help. I get she is not as experienced as me and needs help, but she shouldn't have signed up then for this if she wasn't gonna do anything on her own. I hope she understands I am not being a bitch, but this competition will only have one winner and I cannot continue helping her because of that. To make up, I will help her slightly, but rest she gotta decide on her own.
Why was Lara looking a bitch to me? She clearly can see I am struggling but could not even help me. Is she a fake friend to me? I do not know, but she should have helped me and proven our friendship. I do get the point of view of hers, but I know she finds me a stronger competition than Harley and Winnie and wants me to bomb tonight so she can look strongest in our friend group. Though she did give me some little pointers later, I am still pissed at her and I hope she can explain herself.
Farquaad, Alessa, and Lizzie are discussing their ideas about how they present themselves. Farquaad says he is not at all nervous about this challenge because he is sassy and funny and he and Lola can match that vibe exactly. Alessa says she is not worried either because she has been doing many talk shows for podcasts and has actually met Lola before too. So she knows about her and isn't worried to gag her on stage. Lizzie says she is low-key excited to improve herself this week and show Chef Hatchet that he was correct on saving her again. Alessa says she is proud of her fighting spirit and glad she is trying to be more mature and that's why she befriended her. Farquaad says that he is weirded out by this cute personality but still adores her. Alessa asks Lizzie what is her plan for the skit. Lizzie said she wants to dominate the conversation and showcase my royal side on the main stage. She feels this will lead to a funny conversations and judges will love it. Alessa says she is unsure if she should go ahead with this plan because Lola loves to either vibe or be the dominant one and judges and her might get annoyed by it. Lizzie says she doesn't care and feels this approach will give her the win. Farquaad says he will try it out too.
Personally, I feel this approach is not best for Lizzie. I know Lola and girls she hates when someone tries to dominate her. She would be read hard by judges and I fear she won't get a second chance. I will try to convince her again before we go to stage for the challenge because I am worried about her position in competition. I know she likes to assert dominance and I am glad she is trying to change her attitude, but I feel needs to also showcase in challenges, especially on this one.
I know Elisa is worried about me, but I also feel she wants this challenge win and might try to sabotage me to get this win. I am gonna assert dominance no matter what because this challenge is mine to rule and I feel this attitude will grant me a challenge win. I also noticed that the bear is now alone while rest his so-called besties are going back to their hotel room. Time to commit my first sabotage on him. This won't be difficult as that bear is very gullible, haha. Is this bear crime?
Winnie the Pooh is revising his lines late at workroom. Everyone except him and Lizzie have left. Winnie realizes it's getting too late, but he is too frantic too because he is not allowed to take notes at hotel room. Winnie is worried he will flop. Lizzie joins him asking him how his progress is going. Winnie says it's going bad, he is very nervous. Lizzie smirks and then fakes a worry expression saying that she too is struggling because she has a lot to prove to judges tonight that she deserves to stay in this competition longer. Winnie says he understands her and that he asks Lizzie for some help. Lizzie says didn't you hated her? Winnie says he did because she bullied him, but ever since she apologized, he understood her side more and likes her for acknowledging him. Lizzie shares a laugh and says that he should show his cute vulnerable emotional side more as it will create a contrast in personalities which judges might really enjoy. Winnie says that is actually good idea. Winnie then asks her what is she planning for the runway tomorrow. Lizzie says she is going to wear a very rich royal gown with a beautiful royal pink wig. She feels judges will adore her simplicity yet her signature brought to the category. Winnie says that she would look stunning in that gown and feels she will do really well tomorrow. Winnie then says he is actually planning something very risky for runway, but with challenge risk taken and runway risk too, it will complement a lot all together. Lizzie asks what is his plan. Winnie says he is gonna come in wearing a very Joella-inspired outfit where he will enter in a cute gummy honey tube with bows and all cute stuff and then mid-stage break the container to reveal a gorgeous skirt which he hand-sewn. Lizzie in her mind gasps about how creative Winnie is. She says to Winnie that the idea is cute but he should not do that. Winnie is confused and asks why. Lizzie says that he is taking risk in both challenge and runway and judges might critique him for being too over tonight, and obviously looking at last week's performances, everyone is strong so there is possibility it could land him in bottom. Winnie seems to agree and says she is saying right and that he won't do the reveal and thanks Lizzie for being a great sister to help him before he makes a fun of himself out in front of Hatchet, Lola, and Pleakley and hugs her. Lizzie hugs him back too and says she was really gagged by him last week and considers him threat. Hello and welcome to main stage of Dragtoon Drag Race Season 1. I am your host Chef Hatchet alongside the winner of Cartoon Drag Race Season 3 Plicoli and our extra special guest judge, the 4-time alumna and legend of Cartoon Drag Race, Lola. Tonight we asked our queens to have a talk show with Lola, which will be right after runways right in front of us in main stage. And on runway category is, on Wednesday, we wear pink. Racers, start your engines and may the best drag queen win.
Everyone can be someone.
Category is, on Wednesday, we wear pink.
Someone if you want to. I can show you and be someone. Be someone. Be someone.
That was wonderful, ladies. You all look stunning in your pink dresses tonight. Now it's time for the Maxi Challenge. Queens, you will all come and sit with Lola in our first ever special Dragtoon Talkiana extravaganza. Remember, we want you to shine, yet have a comedy fun persona and gospel with Lola. Up first, Lord Farquaad.
Hello and welcome to Lola's show. I am Lola, and if you don't know what rock under which you have been living in, I am the host of the special Dragtoon extravaganza talk show tonight, and 10 ugly beasts are my guests for it. First up, he has the attitude of 10 feet and begging for the baddie chain from Natalie Nunn, but height of a toddler and will only get the big chin from Natalie Nunn. It's Lord Farquaad. Welcome to Lola's show. How are you doing tonight, doll?
Hello Lola, I am doing great and to your demise. I am already wearing the baddie chain Evanthor, it's fake like your plastic surgery and obsession from Peter Griffin. As for my height, Evanthor I am short but at least I didn't had Peter Griffin too. Inch dick in my hole.
You low-key gagged me over there. Despite that, why did you started doing drag doll? Is it because you were tired of looking busted and an ugly man out of drag? I guess I can sympathize with you, especially after I met Lois Griffin.
Lola, I agree with you about Lois Griffin. She gagged you once, she beat you up and you couldn't even wake up for 2 days. Anyways, I started doing drag because I always felt glambot and cunty and I know that my appearance is sexy boots.
Well, that is indeed correct. I actually saw her busted mug and I couldn't wake up for 2 days, but her punch. It didn't hurt me a day because that was so weak like her husband Vic. I also see you as cunty boots and an icon, so you started doing drag. Feels correct. So why did you join Dragtoon? And if you win, what new would you bring to the future aspirant or flop queens of this show, and who do you think is your toughest and weakest opponent? Spill the deets, mama, the boots down.
Lola, I joined Dragtoon because people always remember Og and bitch, I am a legend of Og queens. I am the mean queen. All people know me, and to future aspirants I will say they cannot match my level, never, because who can do what Farquaad cannot? Perhaps looking busted. As for strongest opponent, it's definitely my sister Lizzie Harts. She is a gorge woman, though she annoys me at times by repeating her drag mom name. We get it, she is drag daughter of Corey King, but she should maintain compose. At times. As for weakest, it's obviously Winnie the Pooh, just look at him. Why is there a freaking little bear competing against Lord Farquaad? I know Lola, you are a fish, but your fins can gag anyone a day. Perhaps not Miss Garrison or Lois Griffin.
And well, thank you for joining us, Lord Farquaad. It was not nice to meet you. Well, that's one guest done out of 10 diva pops. Let's bring in our next guest, the certified old hag who says la 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 yeah whatever. It's Miss Finster, I mean Madam Meme.
I am really proud of my performance in challenge. Judges cackled at many of my jokes, so I feel I aced it. I might place in top 2 and my runway 2 is cunty. Now I am hoping rest asides Lizzie and a lesser bomb so we can get baddie chain.
Welcome back to Lola Show. Now our next guest is here. Hi, welcome Madam Meme. How are your bones today? I feel cranky voice coming out of them. Do you realize this is not retirement home but Dragtoon drag race main stage? Up that cranky voice again.
Hello Lola, last time I checked my bones and last time they weren't cracking was when Miss Garrison chose to chop you via his lipstick choice in Cartoon Drag Race All Stars 3. He was actually in retirement home before coming here, you are correct, and he actually saw something there. It was your mind which you left in there. Perhaps it is side effects of being fucked by Peter Griffin. I guess that is why Lois Griffin almost left him. Look at you, you are becoming leagues of old hag like me.
Not too much on my sex life, old hag. Have you ever experienced sex when you were young like me? I won't say pretty because I doubt you were ever looking at your mug. And what is your body count? I have been fucked by so many hot guys. I think 300.
Lola my dear, I never actually had sex when I was your age because at least I didn't have to spread my hole to get a career, and when I do, I prefer big ones unlike you who gets satisfied with short ones. Rest aside, I never looked pretty. Ugly like you.
Shut up, ugly hoe, stop gagging me, haha. For last question, how do you make yourself transform from a old busted hag to a thin dainty young woman? I want to learn magic so when I get old, which hopefully never, I can do that too, so I always remain hot.
Lola, my dear. I fear that cannot ever happen because you are already old. Just look at those growing wrinkles. I didn't know fish could never get old. Oh, never mind, I forgot they do. They grow into sharks, and hence why you aren't getting crazy bitch a day. Boo day. If I had to differentiate between you and fairy godmother, I couldn't. Also, you look like someone who wants to take a bite but all you can bite is a cock. So I fear magic is non-existent in your dictionary. Sorry my dears, but now you can go.
Well, that was worth a try. Now Diva Pops, that was your second guest of the night, Madam M.I.M. Now let's welcome in our next guest. He is the affiliated trade of the season and he won Sewing Challenge last episode, but is a complete man in a wig. It's Dio.
Didn't I say I was gonna need a comedy challenge up? Who said it? It was me and haha. You guys weren't cackling at my comedy skit with Lola. I think I will easily place in top because I was extremely witty and I look cutesy on runway. Gog eat Lara.
Hello and welcome back to Lola's show where we only talk shit. Here is the next guest, Dio Brando. Well, how can I describe him? He is hot, but that's it. Dio, how does it feel to be Tina Burner of Dragtoon Drag Race, and how can you be more? Daddy tips are needed, especially to everyone watching. And Peter Griffin, you for sure listen to it so you can implement those techniques on our sex sessions and dates later on. It's time I look max you.
Hello Lola, or should I say, horny ass bitch whose only career is by fucking other guys and not a single talent asides that. Perhaps eating Snatch Game once will help you, but you clearly cannot do that. As for me, I love Tina Burner because, as she say, turn it and burn it. This is what I do. I turn the house down and boots the competition, just like you blocked Lois Griffin and her other alt accounts which sent you death threats. I also feel hot because Lola, you are water resistant and that helps me. Just like you helped Mr. Smithers' ugly ass to make merge with you in All Winners, knowing he ain't your competition and at least you won't be worst in Snatch Game. I also feel I am trade of the season because there has to be one and I am proud of it. Hashtag Starmy robbed Goddessa.
Whoa Dio, you actually did gag me with that. I fear you only gagged me with that Starmy thing because Smithers is actually my friend, so hashtag Mr. Smithers and Lola best friend era. I want to ask, what are your thoughts on other franchises of Drag Race? If you even watch them, I can assure I don't. I didn't even watch seasons after mine because I ain't wasting my time seeing busted ass old hag trying to replicate me. It's a crime of theft of impersonation and they are genuinely bad at it.
Lola, actually I do and have indeed watched them all. I really love Wild Woods, Anime Superstars and now airing Cartoon Canada Drag Race Mayhem All Stars. My winner picks are respectively Nanny Plum, Monokuma, Jupiter respectively. They all seem cunty, and they match my level. I also love and adore Pizzazz from World Tour by Verosica. I know you don't know either of them and I am sure you will hate them because you don't have good taste, which we all know about. That's why you let Peter Griffin fuck you. And at least I don't have a stalker stalking at me 24/7. I remember once she took photos of you during sex session and posted it on Twitter. Lois Griffin gagged you and you got banned from Twitter for a whole month.
I own who? I don't even recall who. I ain't remembering irrelevant hoe's name. Anyways, thank you not for joining me, Dio. You wasted your whole interview shading me so cute and gag. Yes, Lola got gagged, haha. Now let's bring in next booger.
Well, that went great. I got tips from Meme Before Challenge and she helped me. I do consider her my ally, but if she ever needs my help, I ain't giving it to her because this is competition about who is best. Call it strategy, but only one can win.
Welcome back to Lola's show. This dialogue is getting old, I get it, just like this queen legendary status who claims to be electrifying beauty of Unova, but all she is spark queen of Unova. It's Elisa. Welcome to Lola's show. How are you today, doll?
Hi Lola, it's very nice to meet you in real this time. I think you recall me from the podcast we did together a year ago about different stalking incidents and troubles drag queens faces. It reminds me of a familiar face I own, remember? She was in my season, and you should know that's my sister, and actually us seasoned sisters of Drag Race Philippines got the tea before it was spilled on Twitter. The entire group made your sex pictures our group PFP. Wanna see it, sister Lola?
I don't remember our podcast, sister Elisa. I did not even remember you until a producer told me via the earphone I am wearing on my fins. As for T, I clearly stated those pictures were edited and that I created those because I didn't autographed her ears. I found that disgusting behavior, just like a Mulga gagged you once by sending you home. I know, very disgusting to be betrayed like that, sister. How does it feel being here after you flopped your first try and here for charity purposes? Her ears. I found that disgusting behavior, just like a Mulga gagged you once by sending you home. I know, very disgusting to be betrayed like that, sister. How does it feel being here after you flopped your first try and here for charity purposes?
Lola, as far as I am certain, you two won Cartoon Drag Race on your third attempt, being gagged by Musa and Ms. Garrison on first two attempts. The amount of joy I achieved when Ms. Garrison pulled your lipstick out cannot be comprehended. Also, let's not deny versus the world season was made for you, as many international queens were early outs and Talia, Nikolai were robbed under deadlight. Also, let's not deny how many lows you have gotten. Reminds me of standards of your boyfriend choices.
At least I have fucked 300 guys before.
What have you done? Walked some runways, name anything else you did, and how have you provided to gay culture? I cannot believe legendary status is passed away too easily nowadays. What is this bullshit, mama?
Lola's sister, I may have walked runways, but also I have defeated many young trainers in Unova. The level of drag I do is unmatched, and I feel you are not even close to it. I believe I match level of Musa and Cynthia. You on other hand thrive in Strat.
Well, that was very mature one. First guest who was quite mature, which kinda bored me, but isn't she shady too, mama? Well, yes, but not too shady on my level. Anyways, that was Elisa, our fourth guest. Let's welcome in our next guest. It's a bear, that's it.
I am quite nervous this week. I did played around with Lola, but I am not a bitchy bitch, so yeah, it was more mature take in this challenge. I did got some laughs, but I expected more. I am manifesting a safe placement at this point, I guess.
Hello and welcome back to Lola's show. Wow, we are now halfway in. Well, after this, but this won't be long because it's a bear. Please do not welcome Winnie the Pooh. How are you, cute little bear? What are you doing amongst us glamazons? Did you lost way?
Hi. I am cutie little Winnie the Pooh, and I am very shy like a baby bear. I love munchkins and toys. I also love honey, hee hee. My mommy bear used to say honey a day keeps a fish away. Lola, stay away from me, you are scary. I am crying. Mommy bear, this fish wants to hurt me. Mommy bear, oh wait, I mean Chef Hatchet outfit tonight. Hi mommy bear. I need honey, can I get some honey? I need it please. Give me honey. I really need it. Please mommy bear is so kind.
Chef Hatchet and mommy bear? Okay, weirdo, just like I own. What type of drag you do, and don't you dare ask me honey. Bitch, I am a water hoe, I don't know what a honey boo boo mess is. Don't try me or you will be shaded like never before, ugly bear.
Wah. Mommy bear, she is bullying me. I just wanted honey. Why is it so difficult to give a little bear honey? He needs it because he wants it. Simple mommy bear. Why is this fish interviewing me again? I hate fishes. Mommy bear say fishes are bad. I am not even a drag queen. I am a honey tub, you bad fish. Can't you see? I am serving honey boo boo. I need milk now. Actually honey milk, mother bear. It tastes so good. I love milk. It's so cute. I need honey though. That's my real appetite, whatever.
I am seriously gagged by whatever this shit is. Bitch, you ain't a good little baby bear, shut up. Only thing I see is a doo-doo messy bear who is acting a character and annoying the shit out of everyone. I ain't listening to your another crap again. Since I am in a contract, I cannot hurt you, so last question, why do you think you deserve to be here and not be in a honey clap bitch hole? Because that's what you saying again and again, and it's a fucking ugly just like this whatever shit you wearing.
Well, this fish is bullying me, mommy bear. IT says I do not deserve to be here. I deserve to be here because I heard there is stocks of honey and I need IT all. You are a bad fish. I don't know your name. Leave me alone before I throw honey at you.
Ugh, I am allergic to honey. Well, that was an interesting interview. I don't want it to last longer because my ears are bleeding and it will bleed more hearing mommy bear and honey one more time. This bear has seriously made me question if I should. Ugh, I am allergic to honey. Well, that was an interesting interview. I don't want it to last longer because my ears are bleeding and it will bleed more hearing mommy bear and honey one more time. This bear has seriously made me question if I should continue interviewing these other flops. At least now I know I am allergic to bears, especially after seeing this little shit. Now our next guest will definitely be better than this one. She is the crazy bitch from Gotham. Ugh, I hope she doesn't eat my brain like this interview did. It's Harley Quinn. Can someone escort this bear already? My ears are bleeding.
Wow. I think I did good. Though judges weren't much responsive, but I feel Lola getting annoyed makes me feel at least I was memorable, and I doubt that boring ones will be better than me. I have to thank Lizzie for this. She is indeed true sister.
Welcome back to Lola's show, besties. Our next guest, well, she came from prison where Ione is locked up for stalking theft and is somehow still here. It's Harley Quinn. Welcome to my show, dear. How was prison life? Was it fun or you faced issues?
Hello Lola, jail life was very fun. I made a new girlfriend and she fucked me too. Oops, sorry Ivy for cheating on you. Just kidding, I never did that, haha, I love you babe. Also, I usually get excited in new places, because everything initially feels so shiny. Just like your dress. Can I eat it? It looks like fish enchilada I had when I was served food in jail. Your drag reminds me of jail low-key. Prison. And do you know I can blow hole puddin' up like aw dear I know I ate it up haha.
Harley, blowing things up ain't difficult, just look at me. I blew up Peter and Lois Griffin marriage. So what type of drag excellence category you believe you are on? And please do not say that painting your mug white and carrying a baseball bat makes you legendary. I already saw Legend of 100 Acre Wood before you and am thoroughly disappointed how legendary tags are given so easily. I know you find yourself charm icon and you are danger to society, but your vibes are more so college dropout.
Hey, I know that, Lola. I am a legend because who is a crazy drag queen like me? Well, Mickey Mouse, but I have PTSD remembering their name. Also, we talk about mugged clowns like me, so Krusty the Clown is not part of equation either, and that makes me legendary, just like your history with 300 guys you got fucked by. Also, I got a PhD in doctor if you don't know. Well, I was a doctor, but now I just specialize in aggressive reconstructive surgery, and do you know Lois Griffin was my first client?
Oh, no wonder I couldn't hear of her since Versus the World ended. She must be in your Kia mental asylum. Also, you claim to be a performer. How can you prove to be performing Queen of Gotham City, and what's the criteria behind it? Spill the deets, ugly mama.
Well, Lola, I can do many stunts, and my most famous is a backflip, which you simply cannot do because your back ain't that flexible. No shade though, you are much cunty than expected. You remind me of Ivy when she doesn't water her plants. That's exactly what your mug is. And I am hopefully done now because I need to smoke a cigarette. Lovely viewers, watch me kill this season of Dragtoon Drag Race Season 1 on Dragtoon Valencia YouTube channel. Episodes every Wednesday 1 p.m. EST. Now bye fishy.
Low-key, you are adorable. Well, that was our 6th guest of the night, Miss Quinn. Now our next guest is a doctor just like our recent guest, specializing in HIV, high vaginal voices. Please welcome in Waluigi, or should I say Wahaha.
Look how I ate that. I think I got some laughs out of Lola, which I mean ate deserve. Absolute gumption, which I mean you expected from me. I hope I can snatch a top placement this time around because low-key safe start is quite unlike me.
Hello and welcome back to Lola Show. I already introduced my next guest and they are here. Well, I know I cannot see them because I cannot simply look at busted messed up queens. So Invisible Queen, what type of drag do you do? And I need it now.
Hello Lola, nice to meet you. I have heard a lot about you before and it's nice to finally meet you here. As for me, I am very much different in drag. I like to believe mall drag from early RuPaul Drag Race seasons is superior, and it brought old retro drag, and I very much inspired to that. I also can perform really well. I can do ballads, high energy number, can perform raps. I think my drag is very distinctive, which helps me as a drag artist to look most unique of them all when I perform gigs.
So in short, you are old and wants to be considered old? How cute. So describe the look you are wearing right now. I also heard you bottomed a sewing challenge last week. Do you think your looks, or shall I say mall drag, ain't fitting for this show?
Lola, I am wearing a very cute clown outfit, which is more better than Harley Quinn because black and pink combo X me. I also wore a birthday clown camp and I feel adorable in this outfit. I don't think I am old or I have old drag, I just like that. And I feel that's the drag which best describes me. I am not ultra feminine goddess like you. I am a simplicity guy who does drag, and I feel that is what sets me apart, which shows why I was casted in first place. I also feel my looks are great, but the modern drag community of Drag Race won't get it because they ain't used to this drag, which I get it. I am here to reinvent the wheel for mall drag and reintroduce it back to masses because it is genuinely cunty if people understand its significance.
How boring. I think I asked same thing and you gave me response similar but in different wording, so yeah, cute I guess. Final question, who do you think will sashay away tonight and why? Give me reasons, spill the deets, mama boots down. Winnie is more so annoying to me, don't tell it to him, haha. That mommy bear is still traumatizing me in my minds. Anyways, that was uncertified old hag Waluigi, and let's welcome in our next guest, Madam Memes Bestie and cancelled ho Lara Croft.
I am not sure how that went. I barely got laughs, but I think Lola was clearly more impressed with Winnie than me based of interview hint she ended with. I hope his best friend Katra bombs harder because I don't want to lip sync for my life again.
Hello and welcome back to Lola Show. This dialogue is getting so old and fast, just like this queen drag career. It's Lara Croft. Welcome my dear to my show. I actually heard you were in COVID for 2 years after Madam MIM created fake allegations about you. I heard you actually locked yourself in your room for 2 years. Bitch, your drag career ended in what one Twitter, and even though you were proven innocent, you still cannot deny your drag career never evolved back. Why are you here then?
Good evening, Lola. I fear you are right. I may have gotten fake cancelled before, but at least I used that COVID period to make myself more glam and stronger at home. Unlike you, who has been infected with COVID for years. Didn't you know, Lois Griffin started COVID-19? Though personally I cannot blame her because even I would after seeing your face. It's giving virus-free anti-protection, and I would love that mask on my face. I also feel that this world has so many jealous faces. One of them is someone whose name she can't recall right now. Lola, you were right, I indeed had COVID. Chronicle orthovaginal and memory loss disorder. I feel old, but at least I look more stunning. Do you know I hate color purple? I'm actually color blinded when I see that color on anyone. It gives me ick and I want to sing Don't Ick My Yum, and I love that song low key because it features Kate Butch, who is my favorite queen. She reminds me of you when you were young and busted. I have seen those photos, Lola.
Wow, that was a whole ass monologue, my queen. So how was your break? I heard you were busy raiding tombs. I guess tombs as you mean cockshooters. Sister, if you did, I highly relate because I do that often. What was last guy you got fucked by?
Lola, I fear that is kinda inappropriate as minors are likely watching this talk show. Anyways, no, I do not make career like you via OnlyFans. I believe in actual talent which you do not possess, and if you did, then I get why you bombed Snatch Game. Always. I don't think I can resonate with you on that. Also, I never got banned by Twitter for getting some private photos of mine leaked, so I fear we all know who is more superior one. Just like your Twitter hashtag, what was it again? Oh right. Queen of the world / queen of all queens. Let's not deny both seasons were made for you to win. You ain't that talented, but your personality, which is low-key too chopped, is adored by viewers and those twinks who love drama, so yeah, no wonder botched queen.
Not too much on my crown, you bitch. It takes strategy to win, and bitch, I love sabotaging. Anyways, I heard there was a sabotage montage last week where someone ruined Lizzie's outfit. It reminds me of me. Who do you think is the culprit behind Gate?
Personally, I do not want to invest my focus on that drama because I feel it was low-key petty, but if you have to ask my opinion, I feel culprit is people who adore your drag. Now thank you and goodbye. Mwah.
Well, that was interesting answer, Miss Croft. I didn't knew you were that brutal. Now let's welcome in our next guest, the acclaimed kitten of all from Etheria. It's Catty Meow Meow Katra. Yes, let me meow again. Wanna meow too, Lara?
I think that went well. Judges laughed at most of my jokes and I feel I got all the possible references well and narrated. I think I can snatch a top placement. We shall see. Katra is next and I hope she does well so she can be safe too for next week.
Welcome back to Lola Show. Now our next guest is a kitten from Etheria. Well, she is a wild cat, that's what her claims are. It's Katra. Hi Miss Katra, how are you today? I noticed you colored your eyes pink. Why so? How does it align with your runway?
Lola, before I tell you the answer, judges, I have to say my comedy isn't good because I am not fluent in English. This is what Lola would say after she bombs her 4th Snatch Game and Cartoon Drag Race all winners. And let's say I can manifest the future. I also painted my eyes pink because I rather want to follow the runway categories and rather not rely on beautiful gowns to avoid bottom placements. Hence Lola is now called Lola, which she isn't gagged by. She says how is her Ludran life?
Katra, it's going really bad, just like your drag style. I fear this jumpsuit ain't it for me. Perhaps Sailor Moon will love it. As we are talking, let's talk about how you speak. You mentioned English isn't your first English. What is your first language? Then, also spill me how is Dragon Etheria, who is a legend there because it's clearly not you after I look at how busted and ugly you are as a drag queen, though I won't be gagged if she is now, especially looking at Winnie the Pooh.
Lola, my first language is called Sailor Moon because whenever I see you, I forget you. Well, I know roles should be reversed, but who cares? I clearly don't remember anything iconic you did aside sabotaging, though I can admit I love doing that too. I also feel Dragon Etheria is very graceful and angelic. I am actually not a drag legend. I am a very small queen there, and yes, that says a lot about how good Etheria is as a drag place, and it clearly showcases the ugly drag Lola showcases too.
Well, that's a great delusion, Miss Catra, but I fear no one can ever match my level. I defeated Starmie, and that showcases I can defeat best of the best. I also will ask my final question to you. Were you the one who sabotaged Lizzie last week?
You defeated Starmie by playing dirty, let's be honest. We all shouldn't be deluded that Starmie ate you up, but judges have favoritism towards you. Anyways, no, I didn't sabotage Lizzie because why shall I even sabotage busted queens like her? Egoistical.
I don't buy it. Anyways, that was Catra, you all. I will applaud this bitch tried to at least shade me in second language unlike some other hoe. Ugh, that mommy bear still traumatizes me. Now it's time for our final guest finally, Lizzie Hearts aka Candy Muse.
I think me and Lola had that better relation which worked. We shaded together. I am naturally shady so it worked, but the English language didn't hold me back either. I am still pissed at Lara because she could have helped me more, but I did well still.
Welcome back for last time to Lola's show. We have our final guest here. It's Lizzie Hearts. Hi Lizzie, I know you're drag mom queen of hearts, but everyone has forgotten about her. I heard she sent you here so everyone can remember her again.
Don't try me, you ugly hoe. I am Lizzie Hearts, daughter of Queen of Hearts. If you talk shit about my mother, I will ensure your fishy head is served on our rich royal banquet dinner for the night. Don't try me ever again, you busted bitch.
Bitch, don't try to assert dominance over me. I am Lola and no one can do that in front of me. You are being very immature right now, which is weird coming from my mouth, but don't try me either. I am pissed at you. Anyways, I see you are a royalty. What's some royal secrets about your kingdom Wonderland? Spill the tea and deets mama the boots down.
You wanna know our secrets, huh, you ugly fish? So you can come to Wonderland and attack our kingdom so you can take over my Wonderland while I am busy winning this show? Shut the fuck up, I ain't telling any secrets. Be quiet, you nasty, rotty, smelly hoe.
I am seriously questioning what Chef Hatchet was drinking while selecting cast for this show because this is crazy ass shit. I do not know what else to say asides you are annoying me the hell down, and I fear queens are right that you should have gone last episode because this behavior aimed at mama. Wait me Lola finding some more immature than her. This is gag of 2026. Anyways, if you still have it, one final question. How will you redeem your busted ass right now because currently I see none.
Don't try me. Don't ask stupid questions. Don't you know, ugly fish, I am future queen of Wonderland. I will take over the humanity and wrong everyone WHO wronged me. First will be you. Guards listen, off with this ugly fish head. Ha 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 ha. Revenge.
Well, that was a bad answer, you ugly nasty rotted bitch who relies on her mommy money to do drag. Anyways, that was end of Lola Talk Show, though it didn't ended well and these all queens are ugly and busted, but I wish them all luck. Not. Anyways, bye.
I fear Elisa was genuinely caring for me and was genuinely worried about me because judges looked pissed when I was trying to dominate and Lola too didn't show much expression. I fear it's another bottom for me, but this time I will learn words.
Thank you, my queens, for your work tonight, but I have made some decisions. Will following queens please step forward? Alessa, Harley, Lara, Catra, you are all safe and you may go back of the stage and untuck. Safe queens enter the Untucked and take their wine and sit. Alessa congrats them to survive another week in the competition and that hopefully we will have someone cut tonight. Harley jokingly says that she is quite shady but she agrees that someone should leave tonight. Lara asks them what are their predictions for tonight judging. Alessa says she is actually unsure as we didn't saw Maxi challenge and thing is Winnie, Mim, Dio, Farquaad all were very confident whereas Waluigi and Lizzie weren't. Harley jokingly says again that imagine there are 4 tops and 2 bottoms and Lizzie and Waluigi are in bottom again and judges do a double sachet. Alessa says that even though Lizzie is her friend, if she bombed again then it's truly her fault this time. She mentions that she asked for an advice and that she clearly rejected it but Lizzie went with it so she feels that if someone has to be blamed, it's Lizzie then. Catra comes forward and asks Lara why she didn't help her. Lara says she already told her this before but she wanted to focus on her challenge too and that she wasn't confident either and is happy it turned out decently. Catra says that we are sisters and that sisters help each other. Lara says she agrees but she already helped her last week and she isn't gonna help her again and again because it's an individual competition and only one can win and she wants it to be her. Catra says that's quite selfish. Lara says that's just brutal truth that she has to face then. The tops and bottoms enter the workroom and get their wines. Lara asks so who's in top and who's in bottom to which Dio says that he, Madam Mim, Farquaad are in top and Lizzie, Winnie, and Waluigi are in bottoms. Lara says why Madam Mim? Madam Mim shades her saying that she actually ate the challenge up. Lara says well that is something new for her. Mim says that Lara is jealous of her being in top over Lara and possibly could even. Lara says that she hopes Dio gets second challenge win because she cannot stand her getting it. Dio says it would be a gag if he wins it again and Lizzie and Waluigi repeat the bottom 2. Farquaad says not too much because he ate the challenge hard and that Lizzie got decent critiques not as much as Ugly Bear. Winnie starts crying out loud and says Lizzie why did you sabotage him? Lizzie says she didn't and felt that approach was best for him. Lizzie secretly smirks. Lizzie then apologizes to Alessa saying she was right, she shouldn't have been dominating. Alessa says that hopefully she understands from next week onwards that she is only hoping for her best then. Catra tries to comfort Winnie but Winnie says that let him prepare the words and the reveal. Waluigi expresses disappointment that judges ain't understanding his drag. Dio shades him saying that who even wears this drag now. Waluigi says at least he is distinctive and is ready to eat up Lizzie and Winnie up in the lip sync. A producer walks in and asks them to come back to stage for results. Welcome back my queens, me and the judges have made the decision. Madam Mim, on the runway tonight you served butterfly elegant woman alien-esque realness and on challenge you shown your witty comedic side. Dio Brando, you have ate up both weeks hard and your runway challenged Y2K plus modern means of men and women fashion. Lord Farquaad, your sketch comedy was the best but your runway was same silhouette. Madam Mim, congratulations you are the winner of this week's challenge. You have earned a cash tip of $5,000 and a talk show podcast with flair dramatique. Dio Brando, Lord Farquaad. Great work too, you all may third step 2 back of the stage.
The face on Lara's face when Chef Hatchet announced me as the challenge winner will be recorded once this episode airs because this is karma for her sins. I have none in challenge win and she doesn't, I mean I expected to do well but get a win is cherry. The face on Lara's face when Chef Hatchet announced me as the challenge winner will be recorded once this episode airs because this is karma for her sins. I have none in challenge win and she doesn't, I mean I expected to do well but get a win is cherry. On top. Dio being my runner-up tonight is also great. He is definitely my strongest competition right now and I am glad to have an ally like him. Say Lara, you can buy looks and sewing glasses and rigorous favoritism but you can never buy comedy.
Though I would have preferred another win but I am happy for Madam Mim, she is definitely my closest one in the competition right now and I feel she and me will eat it up this whole season. I did well in comedy so I am not worried for future anymore.
Madam Mim was dying so Chef Hatchet wanted her to be happy. I am disappointed and pissed I wasn't given the win but at least I was given a top placement. I know my girl Lizzie will be safe too, she wasn't as bad as the bear and that homeless whore.
Winnie, Waluigi, Lizzie. You represent the bottom 3 of the week. Lizzie, despite asserting dominance and interview not impressing us at all, your runway is so much better than other 2. It's stunning. You are safe, but this is your last warning.
Haha, the sabotage worked and Winnie landed in bottom over me. It's truth that I bombed the challenge on my own mistake, but I covered it up by my own save. Next week though, I truly will stand out and prove Queen of Hearts that her daughter is iconic.
Winnie and Waluigi. Assume the positions.
So Lizzie managed to sabotage me and I landed in bottom. I knew that bitch can never improve and is a horrible person. I wish she landed in bottom instead so I could have sent her home packing instead. I know this song and I am ready. Sorry Waluigi.
So here I am, in bottom once again. This time against Winnie the Pooh. Low key I am not worried because I can easily outperform him, but I am ready to make him vanish into Acrewood because I am gonna abracadabra at the work down mama.
2 queens stand before me. It's time to lip sync for your lives. Earlier you were asked to prepare a lip sync to Vanish Into You by Lady Gaga. Good luck and don't fuck it up. Winnie the Pooh does the reveal he was planning for runway and gags the judges by knowing every word and emoting song hard and giving great lip sync. Waluigi does too much, which annoyed the judges and flopped the lip sync. Ladies, I have made my decision. Winnie the Pooh, Shantae, you stay. Waluigi, you were an icon in small time and we are glad you brought Mall Drag back. Now, sashay away.
Well, I flopped. Thank you Chef Hatchet for granting me this opportunity. I will slay all stars one.
Now ladies, if you can't love yourself, how the hell can you love somebody else? Can I get an amen? Now let the music play.